Rub-a-dub-dub.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Do you want to do it?
What's that from?
Howdy, folks, and welcome back to Rookie Reacts to RWBY. I'm Bowden Maddox. This is my daughter, Michelle.
Yes, also known as Rookie Reacts.
Also known as Rookie Maddox.
No. Never has that ever been my name.
All right. So last episode, they met up with RWBY to go out and on a field trip, a working field trip,
yes,
to the southeast because they're hoping to investigate the activity involving the White Fang and everything that Blake's interested in, right? Mm-hmm. And stopping. Zwei arrived, the dog.
Oh.
His name is Zwei.
I thought you stuttered.
His name is Zwei. It's German for two, by the way.
Okay. Is
Anyway.
that supposed to mean something to me?
Well, there's some speculation that it's a reference to a Wizard of Oz reference. The witch in Wizard of Oz talks about Dorothy and your dog too. Dog Zwei, dog too, but it's T-O-O. Anyway, there are people that speculate that that's why.
Got it, coach.
Anyway.
I'm ready. I'm excited. Let's go.
You ready? You're excited? You're ready to go? What are you hoping to get in this episode? Anything?
Some dog.
Some dog.
Action.
Okay.
Because that dog's in her backpack. I can just feel it.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Let's get the show on the road.
Here we go.
There's a point in the face and the hurricane. Can you stop dancing in every intro?
Dancing? I'm swaying.
For the love of God.
If I was dancing, I'd get up. I'm swaying.
Please don't get up.
I'm head bobbing. Can't just wait till they think we're ready.
Just what about?
I'm just saying some of the lyrics, sorry. Or paraphrasing some of them.
I think he's talking to himself, guys.
I do that a lot. I'm a YouTuber. I talk to myself. You have to. You have to be good and comfortable talking to yourself. If you're not comfortable talking to yourself, you can't do YouTube videos. Because you're not talking to somebody.
I mean, technically you are.
Well, now there's you. Normally it's nobody. Just talking to you guys.
You have pictures of me back there.
I do have pictures of you back there. I have a picture of you up there, too. No, that's the boy. They can't quite see it.
Nope. Oh, boy. Where's his coffee? His shots of coffee.
I'm sure he has some in his backpack.
What did he do to voice actor in this? Did he, like, have coffee or some alcohol before he filmed it? Before he recorded?
I think Joel just needs to be Joel.
Children, according to my schedule, we are already 3 minutes behind schedule.
Well, all right then. Looks like we're going to save the world with Dr. RWBY. Okay, yeah, when you say it out loud, it sounds
Dr.
worse.
RWBY, not Professor RWBY.
World? You're going on world-saving mission.
God damn it.
Maybe a little hungry? That last one's not your fault, though. Ren.
Sounds exciting. Where are you going?
Oh, just outside the kingdom. Hey! So are we.
Ren and Nora wanted to shadow the sheriff of a nearby village.
We set out tomorrow.
Then you can party with us tonight. We're shadowing a crime specialist. All inner city detective stuff. We get junior badges.
We normally go to the city with you guys, which means stuff's always exploding in junk. So we thought this might be a better way to check out the kingdom when it's, you know, normal.
4 minutes, ladies.
Well, wish us luck.
Dun 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 dun. It is very loud in my headphones.
I admit I fancy myself more of an intellectual, but I can assure you, as a huntsman, I've had my fair share of tussles.
Like the mushroom?
Those are truffles.
Like the sprout?
Those are Brussels.
Besides, given my expertise in the field of history, as well as my dabblings in the archaeological surveys, our dear headmaster saw it fit to assign me to this particular assignment.
What does history have to do with this?
Why, what a preposterous question, you silly girl. Why, history is the backbone
Silly
of
girl.
our very society. And the liver. Probably the kidneys, if I were to wager.
And that means...
The southeast quadrant outside of Vale is home to wild forests and deep caves. But it is also the location to one of the kingdom's greatest failures.
Mountain Glen.
That's right. It was an expansion of Vale. But in the end, it was overrun by Grimm and fenced off from the rest of the city.
Correct. And now it stands abandoned. It's a dark reminder.
and a likely place for a hideout.
Precisely.
Precisely. Ruby.
With her backpack.
This town is very exciting.
It's abandoned, they said.
Ladies, you still may be students, but as of this moment, your first mission as Huntress has begun. From this point forward, you need to do exactly as I say. Do you understand? Ruby! I thought I told you to leave all your bags back at school.
But, you hadn't told us to listen to you yet. So I didn't.
She's not wrong. Very
She's
well,
not
Ruby, leave your
wrong.
bag here. We can pick it up upon our return.
But well...
Young lady, what in the world could
the
you possibly
doggy.
have in that bag that could be so important to bring it with? We're here to investigate an abandoned urban jungle teeming with death and hostility. And you brought a dog. Genius!
Did he say genius?
He's a
Canines are
genius.
historically known for the perceptive nose and heightened sense of sound, making them excellent companions for hunts such as ours.
I'm a genius.
So, what are your orders, Doctor?
Ah, yes, straight to the chase. I like it. As you've been informed, the southeast area has been marked as a recent hotspot for grim activity. Now, there are several possible explanations for this behavior.
This guy gives me anxiety.
Grim.
What?
Grim. A creature of Grim, approximately 100 yards from us at this very moment.
What?
Stop.
Huh?
There are a number of reasons why Grim would congregate in this particular area. The most likely of which would be their attraction to negativity. Sadness, envy, loneliness, hatred. All qualities that are likely held by our hidden group harboring ill intent.
So, what now?
We wait. We track. If the specimen leads us to
Look at the
attack,
dog.
that attack may subsequently lead us to our prey.
He's so cute.
How long do we wait?
It's uncertain. Hours, days, weeks. Why, Lone Grin have been known to stay isolated from the pack for months, and there's the whole pack.
What?
And now they've seen us.
What?
And now we're dead.
They've seen us!
I take it tracking is out of the question?
An accurate assumption? Yes.
What's the plan then?
Show me what you're capable of.
Cover your ears wide.
Oh. Ew. Gross.
Piece of cake.
Do not celebrate yet, for I am certain this is the first bout of many. Shall we continue?
Ruby, Blake. You should see their name up here underneath. Like a fighting game.
But they're not fighting each other.
Excellent work, girls. Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be any signs of criminal operations in this sector. Oh well, moving on.
Hey Doc, you know, I was actually looking forward to seeing a pro huntsman in action. Like, fighting, or at least helping us fight.
Ah, but I am in action, scouring the ruins of this one great city for any signs of irregularity. Not every mission is filled with daring and heroism, girls. Sometimes it's just a heightened form of extermination. Remember, this is a job, and you all signed up for it. I do hope you understand that.
Well, yeah. Of course.
Tell me, Yang, why did you choose this line of work?
Huh? Well, to fight monsters and save...
No, that is what you do. I want to know why you do it. The honest reason as to why you want to be a huntress.
The honest reason? I'm a thrill seeker. I want to travel around the world and get wrapped up in as many crazy adventures as I can. And if I help people along the way, then that's even better. It's a win-win, you know?
I see. And you, Miss Sneak. A girl born into fame and fortune such as yourself certainly doesn't need the extra work. So, why choose this over a cushy job in Atlas?
It's exactly as you said. I'm a Sneak. I have a legacy of honor to uphold. Once I realized I was capable of fighting, there was no longer a question of what I would do with my life. It was my duty.
Interesting.
Are they like testing their passion for this?
Seems to be asking them why they're doing what they're doing.
Blake's turn.
And what about you, Blake? You seem to carry yourself with a sense of purpose.
There's too much wrong in this world to just stand by and do nothing. Inequality, corruption, someone has to stop it.
Very well. How?
Is he looking for a wrong answer?
No, I don't think there is a wrong answer.
Sorry, are we ready to keep going?
No, I believe that will have to do for today. It's going to be dark soon.
Why didn't he ask Ruby?
You three, set up camp in that building. Oh, and please do make sure that there are no more of those creatures. Your leader and I are going to secure the perimeter. Come, Ruby.
Maybe they'll talk about that later.
What is that? It looks awesome.
That, my dear girl, is a grim.
A grim elephant.
Let's kill it.
I'm afraid your sniper rifle will do nothing more than agitate a grim of that size.
But what if it attacks us?
Fret not, Ruby. Those Goliaths are not concerned with us. Ruby, not every grim is mindless. Or rather, not every grim is still mindless. You see, the grim you see before you are so powerful, so superior to the grim you fought, that they've undoubtedly lived hundreds of years. And in that time between killing humans and attacking our borders, they've done one important thing. They've learned. They've learned that when they attack our borders, they're likely to die. And what we lack in strength, we make up for in will. And that killing one human will only bring more.
Then, why are they still so close to the city? What are they doing?
Waiting.
What are they waiting for?
I don't know. Lunchtime.
Dr. Ublek?
Probably.
I was wondering.
Wondering why I've been interrogating your teammates all day?
Actually, I was wondering, why did you want to become a huntsman?
Look around and tell me what you see.
Lots of old buildings, empty streets.
I see lives that could have been saved. As a huntsman, it is my job to protect the people. And although I am capable of doing it with traditional weaponry, I believe I can make a much larger impact if I do it with my mind. As a teacher, I'm able to take knowledge, the most powerful weapon of them all, and place it into the hands of every student that passes through my classroom. I look at this wasteland and I see lives that could have been saved. But I also see an opportunity to study these ruins and learn from this tragedy, and therefore become stronger. I am a huntsman, Ruby, because there is nothing else in this world I would rather be.
I can't believe we didn't find anything.
We've always been fortunate enough to be in the right place at the right time. I guess we can't always have luck on our side.
That's not what I meant.
Huh?
Earlier, about upholding the legacy. There's more to it than that.
Yeah. No, me too. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know either. I know what I want to do, but I figured I'd always take things one step at a time.
Well, it doesn't matter. We know why we're here. Right?
How wonderful! A textbook campfire.
Fire! So warm.
Very good. Eat your dinners and hurry to bed. We have a lot of ground to cover tomorrow, and we'll need you to take turns keeping watch over our temporary abode. Any volunteers for first watch?
Yo.
Hey, did Oobleck ask you why you wanted to be a huntress? I mean, what did you tell him?
No, he didn't. Weird. Oh well. Good night, guys. Don't worry. Things will be better tomorrow.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. What do you think of that one? What?
Nothing. I'm just questioning why they're questioning the other girls and not Ruby.
Why do you think he would be doing that?
Because he doesn't think the other girls are ready.
So he thinks Ruby's ready? Ready for what?
Battle.
Right. Well, he made the point of saying, this is a job. You signed up for this job. And initially, the Ruby wasn't complaining. She wasn't saying anything. She was just doing her job. And maybe because, I think it was Yang who spoke up and said that she wanted to see a huntsman actually fight and do his job. And then Oobleck said, I am doing my job. And you signed up for this job. Anyway, so maybe that's one of the reasons why he started asking them. It's like, do you really understand what you're signing up for? And you're right. He didn't ask Ruby. So I guess maybe he already feels that he knows why she's there. Either that or he just sees something special in her or something and doesn't think that it's worthy of asking. I don't know. So what do you think of each of their answers?
They were good answers.
But then they went and doubted themselves around the fire, remember?
Yeah, well.
They all started doubting
that
their
happens
answers.
when somebody asks you a serious question, you start to doubt your answer.
Yep. They're thinking about it more, but at
And
least he got them.
gets in their head.
Yeah, he got them to start thinking about it, right? He did his job, I guess, as a teacher.
Yeah.
A couple of things I wanted to point out. One, the town they're in is called Mountain Glen, and they gave a very brief, I think Yang gave a very brief description. It was a town that basically a lot of people created outside of Vale. Is that right? Vale, yeah. Outside of Vale. And no.
Oh my god.
I'm getting
Sorry,
confused
guys.
now. Sorry. I'm
He's getting in his own head.
I'm getting in my own head. No, what's the name? My God.
They're gonna come at you in these
You're gonna
comments.
come at me in the comments. I'm sorry. But for some reason, I'm totally blanking on the name of the town that's below Beacon. What's the name of the town?
China.
Anyway, just outside that town, in Vale, in the Kingdom of Vale, they built Mountain Glen. And it was built as a place to have more opportunities and stuff, but it was attacked by Grimm and it fell apart. So that's why they went out there and it was all rubble and ruins and stuff. A couple of other little tidbits. One of them I never really noticed, and this is the first time I've actually really noticed that line. Is when they're all getting ready to go and the other students are coming up, and remember that Michael's son comes up.
Michael's son,
and he's with Neptune, and they're talking about going and working with the cops and getting badges and stuff. And at that point, John has little stars around him. It's like, oh, because he wanted to do it. But the son gives a great line that I missed. I've never heard until now. But he basically says, every time we go into the city, it's with you guys, and there's lots of explosions and stuff. Because whenever they goes down there's a fight. He just wants to go down there, and they want to go down there and just see the city. Yeah. Without fighting everybody. That was kind of cute. The other one was during the fighting when they first got there and Oobleck had them fight some of the Grimm. You got to see each one of them in action individually. Did you notice? I don't know if we talked about Blake's semblance, her little magical power, her little special ability. Hey, did you see it? It was really clear in at least one of the moves she did.
I don't remember.
She can actually kind of leave a shadow of herself.
Yeah, you did. We
talked about that? Okay. I wanted to make sure we talked about it. It's been a while.
Guys.
So I don't remember. So you know what each of their semblances are now? The four main?
It's like a pop quiz.
Ruby is really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, really fast. Yang.
Her hair.
Her hair is related to it often. But she can absorb. Remember, Ruby gave a little speech?
Yeah.
She can absorb energy and then turn it around and send it back to whoever's attacking her.
But she still gets hurt.
She can still get hurt. Blake and her
cat ears.
No, her cat ears are her magnificent feature, not her semblance. It allows her to create clones, copies of herself, just like mirror ghost images of herself that people will attack, like decoys. They're decoys, really.
Yeah.
And then Weiss, her semblance.
Ice.
No.
I don't know.
The glyphs. Maybe.
Oh,
maybe the glyphs. As far as we can tell, it's the glyphs.
Oh. No
all
spoilers.
Those little things she makes. Well, I don't know. She's making the glyphs, and they look like a power and ability. I don't think her weapon does that.
I don't think so.
Okay.
All right, on to the next.
We're done? What are you hoping? I don't know. Are we done in this one?
I guess.
What are you hoping for in the next episode?
To see more. I want to. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I want to figure. I don't know.
It's going to be the next day after they've slept through the night.
Slept. I don't think they've actually fallen asleep.
Yeah, none of them were asleep. Their eyes were open at the end. Do you think they'll find the White Fang?
I think they're going to start questioning why they're there.
You think so?
I don't know. They seemed like they were.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting thought. All right. Well, I guess we'll find out.
All right, folks.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Catch you next time.